Tomorrow, American News Network and One Nation Under God's Vlad should be in Waco. If he is, we're going to get an interview together. He's a friend of mine. He's living in Waxahachie, Texas now. Not too far from here, about 45, 50 minutes away. He said he's going to be coming through tomorrow. If he does, I'm going to be getting an interview with him. Looking forward to that. That sounds great. Another thing I want to let you know is Monday, if everything goes as planned, we will be interviewing Clay Clark. If you don't know who that is, go check it out. Monday, but it probably won't come out for about a week following. We've already tried to get this interview a couple times, hadn't happened yet, but at any rate, it is supposedly on appointment at this point, and I'm just praying for such things. That sounds like a great plan. Vlad will be going to Poland and Ukraine, or Poland, border of Ukraine, to help some of those people over there. His wife is Ukrainian, and they're going over there to try to help with the refugee situation, see if they can lend any assistance, and that just sounds awesome. Going to get a great interview out of that, hopefully a couple of interviews before it's all said and done. Now let me get into a little bit of news. Like I said, I did have a Wokester, Pee Wee Herman looking guy come to my door earlier and try to get me to promote some social worker, teacher, political activist, lefty that is trying to get a job here in town as a one of the members of the school board here. I told him, you need to get off my porch. Don't come here with that stuff. You can't answer my questions. He wouldn't even admit that critical race theory is a real thing. He said, oh, they only teach that kind of stuff. Critical race. It's not a theory. It's critical race. Only in colleges, if you so choose to take the classes. That's what this guy told me. Right then, I knew he was either out of touch or a damn liar. And at that point, I said, well, how does she feel about critical race theory and all these things going on in the schools with the kids? And, oh, she's all about equity and equality. I was like, wait a minute. Here you go. Take your pamphlet back. Get off my property. No trespassing. You got to go. If I had my way, teachers and social workers would be running this country. And I went, I knew right then he was a lefty. I could tell by the way he looked, and I hate to judge people by the way they look because I can be wrong at times with that pre-prejudiced assumption, but he looked like a lefty, he sounded like a lefty, he was a lefty. That's all I really want to say about that. I did make another video about this, go check it out. It's called No Trespassing or something, part 2. I don't remember, I hadn't actually got that far, but truth be known, this guy, it was definitely a crazy story to have to meet this guy and have him trying to push some lefty agenda at my house with a pamphlet. You better get the heck out of here with that crap. That's the way I feel about it. Speaking about good riddance and get the heck out of here, some Florida teachers have left the profession because they can't teach kindergartners about sex and show dirty movies and dirty books anymore. Now, I put a community post up about this, about 3 different of the teachers that were just crying because they don't get to explain their sex life to their kindergartners. And I don't have no, I ain't got nothing nice to say about people like that. Why are you trying to push your sexuality on children? It's not your business to be putting them kids is your business and them kids' lives. It's just inappropriate on all levels. I'm glad to see Ron DeSantis is fighting this, fighting the whole Disney Corporation, all the crap that's going on there. I hope they strip Disney of all their all these rights that they have to basically do things the way they want to. I hope they take that and strip that away from them, so that way Disney can't continue to pervert children in the state of Florida, or actually anywhere for that matter. But I'm glad to see Ron DeSantis is standing up in the good fight. Glad to see some teachers are crying so much that they're quitting. I hate it for you. Get out. You're fired. If you can't talk about your sexuality in school as a teacher and you're offended by that, go find a job in a porn shop somewhere. Go find a job in the sex district somewhere. There's probably somebody who wants to talk to you about that stuff, but it's not appropriate in schools. That's just my opinion, but that's what I believe wholeheartedly. It says after Madison Cawthorn made a statement the other day about the wrinkle parties with the drugs and all the sex and things, Kevin McCarthy went, "Shh, you can't say that." Remember that? Well, now he's got a statement out that says these allegations are true. He says, "I'm not denying this." He says, He said, "I know it." He said, "I know it's real." He says, "Part of the problem here in Washington is the corruption, and part of the corruption comes from the control of people being compromised by acting in these type of activities." What happens is these people are play this little fundraising game. They get in bed with the wrong people, literally the wrong people, and next thing you know, or should I say wrong people, children, who knows what, just my assumption. Next thing you know, somebody's taking pictures, and now you got to vote the way they want because they got that blackmail thing over you. I'm sure it goes on. It's been going on with the FBI and CIA for years and years. I'm sure it has consumed our politicians as well. They go have these wrinkle parties together, and at the end of the night, so many people are on film doing things they probably shouldn't have ever done, much less done it on film. And then now they're kind of screwed the pooch on being able to have free will because they're blackmailable at that point. Madison Cawthorn was calling it out. Kevin McCarthy's got the big old shh going on about it, and I just can't appreciate that. I can appreciate the fact that Madison Cawthorn says, "I'm not backing down from this."